Okay. I haven't tested this particular version of the operating system for the Mixer Broadcaster, and I did adjust a couple of settings, so if there are issues or anything along those lines, I'm going to review this stream probably after I stream it. I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming for today. I definitely want to stream at least 1 or 2 nights, but I kind of just wanted to get this out there basically before, so if I have to cut it down or whatever, that's fine. So before we get started, let's talk a little bit about this game, and let's talk a little bit about what my intentions are for this stream. I intend to do let me introduce myself. My name is Maniac. My website is gameaccess.net. I'm currently broadcasting on mixer.com/maniac536, but this probably will be archived on youtube.com/maniac536 after it's over if I'm satisfied with the quality of the stream. I adjusted a couple of things, and I just want to make sure that they're proper for archiving. Today we are going to be playing Catherine on the Xbox One. Now, this is an Xbox 360 game that I'm currently using backwards compatibility on the Xbox One. Fine. Great. We will see. I have played through the Xbox 360 version many, many times, so I am familiar with this game. This is not a blind playthrough. I love this game with all my heart and soul. This is one of my favorite games of the last generation for multiple reasons. So I guess I'll talk more about the game as it goes on, but the intention for this stream and for the future streams of this game is going to be a 100%, which means that I'm going to try to get as much of the story as possible. As for the endings, I'm going to keep that secret, but I'm sure that a lot of you guys, I will get whatever ending I end up with, but I do know the tricks to the ending, so I might take a poll and see what people like as I'm streaming or what people want me to say or do or whatever. But yeah, this is, other than the ending, which I can only get one ending, so we'll see what happens there. We're going to basically do as much of the game story as possible, and I'm going to try to gold trophy all of the puzzles on the way up. I do know I'm going to play it on easy because, trust me, it would be boring for me to play it on normal, and I can't beat the game on hard. I've tried. But, alright, I kind of wasted enough of your time, guys. Let's get started, shall we? Easy mode. Now, in case you're curious what's different about easy, normal, and hard, the puzzles are different on easy, normal, and hard. I know I should probably play on normal because I want to unlock the Babel stuff, but I could do that in a second playthrough. I won't bore you guys with watching me as I play. So, let's get started, shall we?
Well, sit back and enjoy
the strange tale of Catherine. Lettering looks a little weird, like the Xbox One's upsampling this. All the world is a stage, and all the men and women are merely players. That's Shakespeare's As You Like It. I just love this opening montage. All these great films. Okay, and The Ring. I never liked The Ring. It's like 10 Commandments right there. Or possibly History of the World Part 1.
When the night sky fills with glamour, a lovely story awaits you. Good evening. Welcome to the Golden Playhouse. Your guide for the night is me, the Midnight Venus, Trisha. Have you heard about this scary rumor? They say if you fall in a dream and don't wake up before you land, you die in real life. Tonight's story is Catherine, an unconventional romantic horror. A man with a certain curse has a terrifying week. Our hero in this story is Vincent Brooks, age 32. He's an earnest and kind man. But one day, we begin to see him have terrifying nightmares. On top of that, a torrent of sweet seduction swoops down upon him. What a playboy, huh? Will he be able to overcome all the blocks in his life? His outcome, depends on you, viewers. Sorry to keep you waiting. Raise the curtains. Now enjoy the show until we meet again.
Yeah, this looks like the Xbox One is upsampling the game. This scene is paced a bit differently in the demo.
Where'd you go? Snap out of it! Were you even listening?
Sure.
You know, you've been a little out of it lately. Is everything all right? You've been spacing out left and right.
Oh, sorry. I had to work early this morning.
I love this intro sequence. It's not in a demo, but it's a great song. I wish they had released the full album online. I'm sorry, not online, but also I wish they would have released it for sale for the United States market. The album was released actually, but only in Japan. So if I wanted a copy of it, I have to import it, and that is more expensive. Love that shot. Studio 4C, they are great. I remember them doing bits for the Animatrix and for other films, I think. I think they also did something for the Halo Legends, like one of the Halo Legends was their work.
This place.
Oh boy.
What?
I won't talk over these sequences, but this part is a little dry because this is the tutorial section.
Is anyone out there? Hurry up and climb. Who are you? Where is this place? Save your breath and start climbing. If you fall, you're dead. I'll die. You fucking serious?
The bottom of the stage is falling. Use the directional pad to move and climb.
That's not an Xbox One controller.
Alright. Move the blocks to make a path. You can climb one block at a time, right? How am I supposed to move these things?
Press the A button to grab the block. While holding the block, use the directional pad to push or pull it. Also, on easy to pressing back. Use it to give yourself a second chance.
All right, let's do this.
Alright. Alright.
Finding and picking up a mystic pillow will grant you an additional continue. If you see one, make an effort to get it. It'll be worth the effort.
Alright, I got it.
Trying to get extra life.
Alright, I got it.
Grab some coins.
Don't just push blocks around without thinking about it. They'll collapse, and you can put yourself into an impossible situation.
Collapse?
Moving blocks around carelessly can make things more difficult for you. First, try pulling a block to make some footing.
Alright, I got
All right. This'll work.
it. Alright, I got it. Alright,
I
I
want
got
these
it.
coins.
This is very important, so make sure you remember what I'm going to tell you.
What is it?
These blocks aren't normal. They'll lock into place and support your weight, even if they're only touching by their edges.
What's that supposed to mean, they connect at the edges?
Even if a block has nothing directly under it, as long as it's touching an edge of another block, it won't fall down. The edges glow bluish-white when making a connection. Try it for yourself.
Alright. Alright, I got it.
Alright, I think I'm almost to the top.
See how the edges connect?
Doesn't make any sense! How is it not falling? I mean, what about gravity?
Don't think about it. Just use it to your advantage. They won't fall, so make stairs with them. Just get used to it.
Quickly making stairs is the core of successfully scaling a tower. Use the edges to create stairways.
I should do it.
Where is this? And what is this ringing?
As you near the top, you will hear a bell ringing. The exit is near. Hurry.
Anyway,
Thank you, fourth
good luck.
wall announcer. And whoever's
We
up
both
there.
make it out of here alive. We'll meet again.
Hey, wait a sec! Alright. Alright, I got it. Alright, I got it.
Got it.
I can get out through here? Oh, shit!
Did it. Beat the level. That should be enough for gold. Getting a gold in this game is not impossible. Trust me, you want to get golds every time you play. Yep, I got the gold prize. There are a couple of tricks that I would recommend on any difficulty, basically if you want to earn the gold. While I have, according to these numbers, determined that it's easier to get gold on the lower difficulties based on the modifiers that they use, these tricks will work for any difficulty, and that is threefold. One, climb the entire thing at once. Climb the entire tower at once. Don't skip any portions of the tower, and don't use checkpoints. Even if you fall or die in a checkpoint, go back to the beginning. Two, when you see that multiplier counter on the top of the screen, I don't know if you guys could see it. I may have to adjust. It's not here now, but I may have to adjust it for later. But so you guys might be able to see it. I may have to move it to the right side of the screen or the left side, depending upon when I check the feeds later on. But make sure that multiplier never goes back to zero. Never reset that multiplier. Keep climbing. Always keep climbing so that the multiplier is. And if the multiplier ever blows for whatever reason, reverse until the multiplier is back in play. Yes, I'm not above using reverses if I make mistakes. You can't do that on hard, but you can do that in easy and normal, despite what the fourth wall announcer told you. And finally, collect all the change. I'm sorry, there's a fourth one too. But thirdly, collect all the change that you see, even if it means that you have to go back to get the change. Get all the change you can, because you need that extra change in order to get the gold. And finally, fourth, and this is important for multiple stage levels. This was a one-stage night, but for other nights, there are going to be multiple stages. For the love of God, do not buy anything, and do not buy any extra items. Do not use your change to buy any extra items, because that can impact your final score on later nights. So, there you have it. If you get gold on every night, you can basically skip the levels at your difficulty if you replay. And trust me, for people that are going for multiple endings, you want that. Load times are much faster on the Xbox One version. This scene is in the demo. I love his apartment. I don't know if they ever established that this game was to take place in, like, Japan, or if it was supposed to be the United States. It sure looks like Japan.
Hello? Yeah. I'll be in today's code review meeting. Really? No, I'm just a little under the weather. No, it's okay. I'll be right there. Yeah. Sorry.
I want that shirt. I'm curious if Atlas ever released that shirt. Or sold that shirt.
So are you getting anything extra for this?
For what?
For all this overtime you're doing?
Oh, not this time.
This time, do you usually get overtime pay?
Well, no, but...
So you don't get anything. Here, 2 sugars.
Hey, Catherine. Have you ever had a dream where you died?
You mean like where you're in danger?
No, where you actually die. You're being killed or something.
No, I usually do the killing in my dreams.
Huh?
Red flag! Red flag!
That sounds like you.
What's that supposed to mean? Hey, how many years have we been together?
Huh? Oh man, how long has it been? It's been so long I can't remember. How many years?
I'm asking you. It's just, my mother's been calling me up and asking how we're doing.
Oh.
She's worried about me. She knows I've got a career that keeps me busy, but...
Yeah.
I mean, it's easy to keep things like they are now, but...
I don't know. Sometimes easy's best, right? I mean, who knows what'll happen in the future?
I suppose.
I think that scene that we just saw was supposed to take place just shortly after the intro sequence, or the first cutscene before the rap song. That's how it is in the demo. I don't know why they chose to play that scene first. Maybe to set up the character better, I don't know.
Unexplained deaths that seem to be exclusively involving young men. Cause of death is unknown, and while police are investigating accidental causes,
and now we're going to see the
foul play
stray sheep
has
for the first time.
not been ruled
Hey,
out.
change it!
I
The
love
match
this
is
shot.
Said that attempts are being made to
2 beers over here.
What a cool place.
Catherine keeps telling me how her mother's constantly calling her. She says she's not worried about it,
Feather's
though.
totally gonna take it, right, Vinny?
And what do you think?
So, who are you betting on? Come on, pick one.
You kidding? Women's wrestling? What I know.
Sounds to me like she finally wants you to tie the knot.
You think so too?
What else could it mean? I've known you since we were kids, but wow, you married, huh?
Hey, nothing's set in stone yet.
What, you don't want to marry your girlfriend?
It's not that. I love her, but I don't think we need to run out and get married. You know, it's like we're comfortable where we are.
Are you?
That's what she said. Her job's always most important to her. I mean, you know she's always been the ambitious type, right?
It doesn't mean she'll always be like that.
That's not what I mean. Besides, you're single too.
Hey, I'm still looking for my soulmate. I'm not like you. I've already told my girl that I'm not interested in marrying her.
What if you never meet your soulmate?
Then I'll never get married. So what?
That sounds just like you, Chief.
Anyway, did you hear about Paul? He's dead.
Paul? Wait, that Paul? He's dead?
Yeah, I heard he just got divorced, but he looked healthy. It's a complete shock.
What happened to him? An accident?
I don't know. Apparently his mother just found him dead in his room this morning.
This morning? Wait, you mean...
Yeah, the mystery death on the news? That was him.
Holy shit, no way!
Maybe we'll all wind up dead tomorrow too.
Shut the hell up.
Man, I hate the news. They're always trying to push their agenda for ratings.
Toby, you are really easy to mess with.
Well, speaking of crazy stuff, this morning, I pissed the bed for the first time since grade school.
What? Oh, that's messed up, man.
I had a really scary dream, but I don't remember what it was about.
Oh, man. How old are you?
32.
I know that.
You know, I don't think I need to hear this.
Shut up. I was really fucking scared, all right? Oh, where you guys going? Stick around. I don't want to go home just yet.
So, why don't you have Catherine meet you here?
No, I just saw her today. Besides, she'd get mad at me if I told her.
Ah, jeez. What does she see in this poor fool? Sorry, but I gotta be in early tomorrow. Don't drink too much, okay?
All right. Take care, Vince. See you later.
I just love this bar. I love this scene. And I don't want to talk during the cutscenes, which is why I was so quiet. But the opening is, it doesn't really leave too much to actually talk. Like, I can talk in this scene because there's really not too much dialogue.
From your phone, you can check your text messages and save.
I can also talk during the sequences where, you know, we're climbing under normal circumstances, but I didn't want to do that here.
You could even reply to some messages. Be sure to read them when they come.
There's a problem with this, you know, when I'm streaming in general. It's like, I like to drink soda while I'm streaming, but it can also sometimes cause me to, like, burp while I'm talking, and it's so annoying. So I constantly have to mute my mic while I'm working. I'm sure you guys love it. But, no, what happens is that this game is just so impressive to me for a couple of reasons. It's fantastical, but it's yet down to earth. Like, I don't think this game would have worked as well if it was either just a standard climbing game or if it was just a standard fantastical story. Because Vincent, we see Vincent, we see his friends, we see his relationship really early on. People can relate to that. And I think that's what attracted a lot of people to actually wanting to play the game when it first came out. I wasn't that interested in the game, to be perfectly honest, when it was first announced. But when I saw the demo, everyone, you know, I'm like, I got it. I get it. And I played the game, and I picked up the game day one, Collector's Edition, for the demo. And I'll talk more about the Collector's Edition later on. Yeah, here's a guy. He's got a cell phone. He's in a bar. And I'm like, oh, wow, I wish I had a cell phone like this. They did not fix that slowdown issue with this. I was told by one of the guys who plays this game professionally, competitively professionally, that the Xbox One version did fix that there's a slowdown when you start these games, or when you start the cell phone. All right, let me just get started. So when you spend your time in a stray sheep, you can receive text messages on your phone. You can even reply to some of these messages. Depending upon how you feel, how you reply, Vincent's feelings and those of the person he's writing to may change. Oh, that's not what I wanted.